Nobody should be ranking Pokemon if their name is not Shadoff. And hey, my name happens to be Shadoff, and I'm here today to rank every Pokemon game, spin-offs included. And yeah, I'd say I'm the most qualified person to be doing this. And that's exactly why I'm here today. That's exactly why I'm here doing this. So with that said, why don't we jump into it? And we got Blue to start it off. Let's be real. These games are like the starters, like the first Pokemon game that people really get introduced to, like Blue, Red, and Yellow. And it's really just, it's not something I'd play back. And it's because it's just kind of basic, it's boring. For its time, yeah, S tier for sure. I love it. The game itself, I love it. For its time, S tier. I'm gonna put it B tier just because it doesn't really hold up nowadays. They've got way better versions, such as Leaf Green, which I would put S tier to be honest. Leaf Green is my first ever Pokemon game that I own personally. Like, I'm pretty sure I played Blue or Red on somebody's Game Boy, one of my mom's friends at the time, and I had a blast. I just remember loving it and having so much fun. And then I got my own Game Boy Advance and got Leaf Green, as well as Fire Red. Actually, I got them both because, well, yeah, I didn't know. My grandparents didn't know. My mom didn't know that they're the same game. They're just like different cover, which is, hey, that's cool. But I think I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make another category. What should I name this? This will be the category for games that have already been ranked, but like as their counterpart, I guess I'll name it. I don't know. What the fuck is going on? Why did this get recolored? Okay, so I'll put this here. I want to put the Leaf Green and S over the Fire Red because Leaf Green is the first one I ever had. Like, it just straight up, it's the first Pokemon game I ever had. But let's move on from Leaf Green, Fire Red. Well, I guess while we're at it, let's put this in here as well. I played these games, both of them, like just randomly throughout my life. Just at random points, and both mid. Both okay. At the time I loved them, of course, but nowadays they just don't hold up. No idea what this game is. Now we get to Pokemon Battle Revolution, which is kind of interesting because it holds some nostalgia for me. The thing with this game is that as a child, I loved this game. It's a Wii Pokemon game. It was fun to do the battling and stuff. I literally just remember playing it as a kid and having fun. But I did recently play it a few months ago, and it is boring. I almost wish I didn't play it again because it kind of ruins the allure for me. But it is just straight up boring. The outcomes are just decided. Like, there's no strategy to it. Like, the outcomes are just decided. You either win or you lose based off the Pokemon you have out. And there's no strategy, no like planning. You're stuck with the set Pokemon they give you, and yeah, it's kind of mid. It doesn't hold up. I almost want to put a B because of nostalgia, but I'm gonna be honest and just give it a C. It's not F tier by any means, but just disappointed. Why is this not showing up over here though? Give me 1 second. If you're watching this video as a VOD, you could probably skip a minute forward because I gotta try and fix this internet issue on my phone. It is not showing properly for the stream. Well, while you're here, I'd really appreciate if you liked and subscribed to the YouTube. You know, I got Shade Off Live, I got Shade Off Reacts, Monthly Depress, which I just dropped the first video for. Go check it out if you'd like. It's just like a self-therapy, YouTube therapy session, and I hope it helps people, but also it's not something I'm gonna shove down people's throats. Like, people end up finding it, that's cool. If it helps people, that's cool, but I'm not gonna try and force people to watch it or anything, or like force the algorithm to make people watch it, because that's just not who I am. That's not who, or that's not who I am. That's not like what that channel is about. Like, it's not about getting exposure with that channel. It's just a love of the game and like my passion for YouTube, as well as my potentially future career as a therapist, assuming that this doesn't work out. Which, hey, hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. I would love that, of course. I'd very much love that. Okay, let's just jump into this. Sorry for wasting your time. Pokemon box. I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna drop it here and never play it. I can't even tell what that is. Can I? I was gonna see if I could zoom in, but I can't. Pokemon Black 2. Why are we doing that right now? Pokemon Cafe Mix. Let's be real. It's just Pokemon Candy Crush. It's not good. It's not bad. I've played it before. I played it a little bit and deleted it, not like maybe after a couple weeks. Hopped on once every so often. It's okay. It's not very rewarding feeling personally. It's just overall mid. Speaking of mid, just kidding, I have no idea what this is, so I'm putting that in never played. I do know what Pokemon channel is, but I also have never played it. And this is gonna hit people most. I know that I'm the most qualified for this list, but something that does bring my qualifications down a little is I've just never played Pokemon Colosseum. I just never have. I've never really had an interest in it. I mean, it seems cool. I watched Fresh do a playthrough of that a while ago, and that was cool. But it's just not for me. It doesn't seem like something I would really care for all that much. But I do care for Silver. I'd say, yeah, that's a easy A tier, if not S tier. I was thinking B tier, but no. That's like high A tier, bottom S tier potentially. I might move this up to S tier, but for now, because like I said, I didn't start with this game because, you know what? No, this belongs in A tier. And for that very reason, oh, not that. Have I played Gold and Silver? Because I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's why I'm putting Silver here in the A slot. I'm pretty sure I have. No, I played Crystal, because why would you play Gold or Silver when Crystal exists? Yeah. Okay, I was getting mixed up for a second. But yeah, Heart Gold, just genuinely one of the best Pokemon games of all time. Like, let's just keep it a stack when I say that. I don't think anybody disagrees that Heart Gold is S tier and is a top 3 Pokemon game of all time. For sure. It is top 3. That's just no debate there. Pokemon Dash. I've heard bad things about this game, but never played it personally. Detective Pikachu. I mean, I've seen the movie. It was cool, I guess. Top of A tier. Pokemon Diamond. Pokemon Pearl. Top of A tier. Because Gen 4 not Platinum, but just Gen 4 and the Sinnoh region is what I was trying to say. It's just the best generation of all time, and I see it down here. The best game of all time. The best Pokemon game of all time is Platinum, and I will die on that hill every time. I've always said this. Gen 4 has been my favorite since I was a youngin'. Since I played the games, this has been my favorite, and it remains my favorite. Nothing's even come close to topping it, besides Heart Gold, I guess, but I played these at like the same time because they're both Gen 4. That's just the thing. Gen 4 games were the best in general, because we got Platinum, Heart Gold, goated Pokemon Ranger game, goated Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game at the time. Ooh. Oh. Now I just wonder, does Ranger live up to what I remember it as, or is it gonna fall short like Battle Revolutions? Because I have yet to replay that one. But maybe I should, I don't know. I think I've played Pokemon Duel, to be honest, but I forget what that even is, so I'm gonna say I never played it. Pokemon Emerald. See, Gen 3, I'm gonna put it S tier because it is a goated game and I do respect the game. But I've played through the entirety of Hoenn. Hoenn's the Gen 3, right? Because we got Kanto, Jodo, Hoenn, yeah. Hoenn. So I've only played through that Hoenn region a full time. I want to say once. I want to say I've only beat any Gen 3 Hoenn game one time. Because I remember this vividly as a child. I got Pokemon Emerald as a kid. Never played it before. Never played Gen 3. This is after playing these three, by the way. I played all three of these before Emerald, and then I played Emerald. It was like the last Pokemon game I played, really, before like I took a little break from it. But I played Emerald, and I just have like fond memories of the little bit I did play. And everybody else says it's so goated. I remember it was really fun when I did play it the one time. I just haven't gone back. I don't know why, but it's S tier. I have gone back, I will say, but things always get in the way. So I played either Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. I honestly forget. But I played one of those, got to maybe the first gym, and then my 2DS broke. Oof. I don't know how it broke, but it broke. And then I played what was it? Emerald multiplayer with Fresh, actually. And we ended up, the game crashed. His game crashed, so it just restarted after we were like at least a quarter of the way through the game. So we just ended up trashing that and not finishing it. So didn't finish it again. And then I hopped on Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire again a couple months ago and just haven't played it. I played a little bit, just haven't played it though. I need to go back. I will someday finish the game finally, but it hasn't been that day. It has not been that day. But Emerald, when I did play it, was goated. That's why I said all that. And because I'm gonna say that I've never played it because I've never actually finished it. I also have played Ruby, or I don't remember, bro. Part of me feels like I haven't played Emerald. Because I don't think I've played Emerald. I think it was Ruby or Sapphire that I played, because I remember having the cartridge and it was not green. It was either red or blue. And you know what? I'm pretty certain it was blue, because no other Pokemon cartridges were blue. So yeah, it was Sapphire. I'm going to put that there and then put this as never played. My bad. And now, the greatest Pokemon mobile game. Pokemon Go. The greatest Pokemon mobile game, Pokemon Go. And I've put a lot of time into Pokemon Go. I will say, this was like peak, like, I was playing during the peak Pokemon Go times, like most people were. And it was just a lot of fun. It just made so much crazy stuff happen in the real world. So much happened. Pokemon Go had such an impact on everyone. It was fun to play, and every so often I just get hooked back into it. I'm gonna say it's bottom A tier. It is a fun game. It is kind of mid, but it is also just a really cool concept at the same time, and it's just cool in general. And Black and White too. Gen 5, probably the most hated Pokemon gen of all time, even though it should not be. I'm gonna put this bottom of A tier, below Go even. It is a good game. Pokemon Black White is a good game. Don't get me wrong. But the thing is, Black and White 2 exists. And that is a goated game. I'm honestly gonna put it here behind Leaf Green, because Leaf Green is just so nostalgic for me. It holds too much power. Like, it holds too much power. Never played this. Yeah, what is that? I did play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and that is our first F. And the reason I say it's F is because it is just a way shittier Kanto than any other Kanto game. And it's like it's made for babies. And I understand that Pokemon is a kid's game, and oh, it was so easy to shiny hunt. It was so easy to train your Pokemon for combat or for competitive. Do you truly believe, if you're saying that, do you truly believe that the core audience of Pokemon cares that much about competitive? That they care that much about doing all this extra stuff? People want to just play the game for the game, and then if it has a cool after story, that's awesome, but it is competitive. If you're in the competitive scene, I understand. You think everyone's a part of it, but that's just not how it is. Like, most people are not deep into the game like you would think if you're deep in the game. I've noticed a lot of big YouTubers like talking about that stuff, and it just always shocks me. They're like, why can't Pokemon make a good game that's based towards the actual community that plays it, not the people that just play the story for a minute? Buddy, the people that are playing just the story are the main people buying it. Competitive is the least of most people's concerns. And that's exactly what Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is. The competitive players love it, the shiny hunters may love it. The game was boring as fuck. It was just a dumbed down version of any other Kanto. It was just, like, I got this as a gift. I love you, Mom, I love you, Dad, thank you. But this was just the most boring game ever, and because I got it as a gift for like Christmas or my birthday, I felt like obligated to at least finish it, so I begrudgingly finished it, and it was my worst Pokemon experience ever. Pokemon Link, have no idea what that is. Pokemon Blue Rescue Team, does that count? Would we count this as the Switch version too? I'm seeing if it's on here. No, it's right here. So I have not played the original Blue and Red, but I did play this on the Switch. And you know, I did have a good time. It was just average overall, nothing crazy, but I did have a good time. I'm going to move these into the never played, because I've never played Rescue Red, or Red Rescue, or Blue Rescue, but I did play the remaster on the Switch, and it was okay. It was fun. There was boring parts, but it wasn't all that bad. Pokemon Ranch, never played. Pokemon Moon. I'm going to put it top of B. Too much dialogue. Guys, he's lying. He loves Pokemon Battle Station Stadium on the Wii. Bro, it is the most boring Pokemon game. Like, the only reason it's even a C is probably because of nostalgia. I almost regret even playing it again as an adult because it just kind of ruined it for me. What did I put down? What did I just put down? I just got thrown off. Pokemon Moon. Pokemon Moon's just a good game, but it has way too much dialogue, and that's why its counterpart, or the like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, is just better, because it's just a better version of the game, and even though it still has a lot of dialogue, it's just everything about it is just, it's the best possible way it could have been made. And where is it? Ultra Sun, you already know. The Lion Dude is just way cooler, and that's just a fact. Do I put it back of S tier though? I also got my first ever shiny outside of Pokemon Go in Ultra Sun, so there was parts of it that I was like, yeah, this is kind of boring though. There's a lot of oh my gosh, this is tough. I'm putting it back of S. The story was good, but there's a lot of stuff lacking at the same time, but like it kind of just felt like a poorly written story, but like they did it in a good way. That makes no sense, but it makes sense to me, so I'm gonna just say it. I wish I could read this. Okay, I know this one's time because this is the one I had, and this is top of A tier. I remember loving this game as a kid. I just don't know if it stands anymore. I haven't played it recently, but this had back of S tier, honestly. This had an amazing story. It made me love Grovyle even more because he played such a huge role in that story. Dusknoir, never would have cared about that Pokemon ever, but they made him such a cool villain. So yeah, yet to play this one as well. This is like the newest DS version, I believe. Yeah, I've never played it, so I don't know. I think this is the counterpart. Pearl counterpart. Don't even know what this is. Pokemon Pinball? I've probably played it, but if we're being realistic, I can't have an opinion on that because I don't even remember it. So, another Pokemon Pinball. Have yet to play Pokemon Park, which is one I should play. I thought we had a different Pokemon Park up here. Maybe I'm tripping. No, I was thinking Pokemon Ranch. Is that not? Oh, that's a DS game. Oh, that's like a Rumble counterpart, maybe. No idea, no idea. Pokemon Quest. Don't get me wrong, this game was fun for a little bit. I don't really remember too much. I believe it was kind of like Mystery Dungeon, but like on mobile. I'm gonna put it right above Cafe Mix because, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, anything special. Now, I am 99% certain this is the Pokemon Ranger game I played. I'm gonna put it bottom of A tier because I remember it was good. I have some fond memories, but the same way that I had it with like Hoenn region, I just only have fond memories of it. I can't remember what the game was about, anything about it really, and I also didn't play it. Like, I just remember playing it in a time frame, so it was just good at the time. I gotta replay it though. Never played. There's a lot I just have not played, and for good reason. A lot of these are ass from what I've heard. How many Rumbles are there? I thought there was only the one, but there's like 4. Controversial opinion. I'm putting it third on the S tier right now. Pokemon Shield was that game. That game was actually good. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed playing the game. I have never been so excited for a Pokemon game because I was kind of getting back into Pokemon at this time, and the game was getting announced like when I was waiting that year for the game to come out, I was just hours and hours of any sort of information I could get on that game, like new Pokemon, new screenshots, just looking at it, just because I think that was the last time I was that hyped about anything. It was Pokemon Sword and Shield, and for me personally, I lived up to it. Like, it was a great game. I felt immersed a lot of the time. The battles were fantastic, the energy it brought. People overhate on this game, but a game they should be hating on, and not that one, because it's a goated game. Pokemon Dookie here. Now, I'm not going to go as far to say it's worse than Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I won't say that, but I'll put it bottom beach here. It is so overrated, though. Just such a, like... They took away so much that just made the game fun. I don't know. They took away so much customization. They took away... The graphics look like shit compared to Sword and Shield, in my opinion. Like, they were overhyped, and then it looks like an empty Costco parking lot by the time it came out. Yeah, Pokemon Dookie. Like, this dude has a flat tire or something, and then this dude needs to be plugged in. I don't know. Well, that's a counterpart. I just have I could speak on these games for literally an hour straight because I just am so mad about them still. And I think they just threw the bag on that, but... Pokemon Smile? What? Is that for brushing your teeth? Again. Haven't played Stadium either. More Rumble? Is that what this is? I'm assuming this trading card game is like the video game, which I've just never played that. Should do a PokeRamp video about it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Is that something people would actually care about, though? I don't know. People really care to sit and watch me complain. Oh, Masters EX. This is like the board game on the mobile. This was actually so fun. I'm not gonna lie. This was actually more fun than Pokemon Scarlet. I can say that with no hesitation. It is better than Scarlet. I'm actually gonna move Blue down to here because I think this Mystery Dungeon remake was better than Blue. And Masters it holds up better than Blue does nowadays. Don't get me wrong, Blue was good for its time, but nowadays it does not hold up. I would much rather play Leaf Green or Fire Red. Definitely not Let's Go Pikachu, but... Now Pokemon Ultra Moon, that's a counterpart. Unite, never played it, and honestly, never will. Zero desire in my heart to ever play that game. Pokemon, what is that? XD? Never played that either. Again, just not my cup of tea though. Just not something I really have too much interest in. When I watch Fresh's series of that, or I think he played Coliseum, but it's like the same game kind of thing. But it was fun to watch him play, but it's not my game, you know what I'm saying? But Pokemon X, did I play Pokemon X or Y? It really doesn't matter. Counterpart. Pokemon Y, I remember I hated this game. This is, when I got out of Pokemon, it was between Pokemon Gen 5 and then I came back Gen 7 at the end of it. So I skipped Gen 6 and played it for the first time in the past year. And I will say, it wasn't as bad as I expected. I thought it was going to be pretty ass just by the way the graphics looked and the fact that it's British. Like, there's something about it. Like, you gotta... British equal bad for the most part. but this one was not that bad. I'd say it probably held up better than blue. I don't know. It wasn't a bad game by any means. I just don't really remember it, even though I just played it either. Like, it was a pretty forgettable game. Am I tripping? Nah, Duels is something else. I mean, it might be a board game type of game, but Pokemon Masters EX is a mobile game that you would like. I'm like 99% certain it was like a board game. I'm gonna look it up just to get my facts right, just to make sure. Let's see. Oh, Pokemon Masters was the game with 3 Pokemon. Maybe you're right on that then, because I thought I played Duels before but didn't know what it was. Masters, okay, I'm glad you said something, because Masters EX is not what I thought it was, and while it is a decent game, I'd probably put it right here, top of C. I don't remember it being that fun now that I'm looking at these pictures. Now let me see. Was Pokemon Duel the game that was on here? No. What? Does this game not exist anymore? Like, it was a mobile game that I'm thinking of, but Pokemon Duel doesn't exist on mobile. Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters. Cafe. What the hell? What was this game? Nah, I gotta look it up. Oh, they took it off? Why? That was such a fun game when I remember that being really fun, just playing it for hours. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at the pictures now. Yeah, dude, I like this game a lot. Yeah, I'm putting this below Pokemon Go. Let's be real. Oh wait, I'm tripping. It's not A tier. It's not A tier. I'm gonna put it right here behind Moon though, because it was a good game. It was just simple and good. I'm actually disappointed that it's taken off the App Store. Now I'm curious. I gotta look this up. Why was it taken down? It just says it was terminated. It doesn't say why. Likely because it wasn't bringing in enough revenue like Pokemon Go. Fuck Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go took away duels. That's messed up. Just for that, I'm moving it down one spot. Pokemon Yellow. I have played Yellow as well. Now, I wouldn't say that's a counterpart since it's a little bit different. But I will put it at like the same spot. They are basically the same game. Besides, you can have all the starters and Pikachu's your main starters, so. Wait, Pokemon Masters EX. What is Pokemon Masters? What? What is Pokemon Masters? This game doesn't even like show up when you look it up. I'm typing OG even and it's saying, I'm gonna put never played because I don't know what that is. Also never played. Okay, we played this game a little bit together. I mean, it was cool, but it got pretty boring. Like, it got old quick, is what I'm trying to say. I'd honestly put it it's definitely around this Battle Revolution area, because it's fun at first, but then like once you play it a little, it's like, okay, it's the same exact thing every time. I have better memories, like longer memories as a child with Battle Revolution instead of like the 1 hour of free play we got with the Pokken tournament. It was a fun time though when we did, but I have no idea what this game is, by the way. Magikarp Hump? Jump? Never played. Never played. Okay. I did own both Diamond and Pearl, but I'm going to put Pearl away. Because Diamond was my main. And oh, that's Shining. Oh, I'm tripping. That's Shining. Or what's it called? Brilliant Diamond, that's what it is. Brilliant Diamond. Bro, a lot of these Unplayed never need to be touched in their life. Yeah, but what was I saying? I keep doing that. I keep just dropping them. Brilliant Diamond. Hey, let's be real. Diamond goes ahead because it's nostalgic for me, but Brilliant Diamond is just a better version of Diamond. Like, let's be real. Honestly, I have better memories with the Brilliant Diamond. I had great memories with regular Diamond, better with Brilliant Diamond, and then Platinum is just a better game overall, and the best Pokemon game of all time. And to finish this list off, we got the overrated Legends Arceus, which a lot of people would put S tier, but I'm gonna say, as a true Pokemon connoisseur, anyone that disagrees is just wrong. I'd say it's B tier. I put it top of B tier. That's the best it's getting. It's not A tier. People say it's open world. It's not open world. You got cutscenes between every biome. Hey, people be like, you can shiny hunt easy. Cool. What's the point of shinies if they're devalued by them being everywhere? It's not that cool anymore when they're devalued the way they have been. What else can I say about it? Good music. Was a vibe for like a week, and then it's like, oh yeah, okay, I just gotta do these tedious tasks over and over again that take me like an hour each time, just because, I guess. So hey, that's my list. Platinum, number 1, just to go to Pokemon. Heart Gold, also Gen 4, best remake of all time, and very close to that number 1 spot. 2, or 3, the third spot, Pokemon Shield, which a lot of people are going to disagree with, but hey, fuck them. It's my opinion, so fuck you. It's a go-to game. People want to hate, but it is a go-to game. People just hate. The main reason people hate is because they announced that, oh, it's not going to have the full dex, and everyone started throwing a tantrum as soon as that got announced. And that did not. I'm going to be honest, I was a little disappointed, like, oh, I can't use certain Pokemon I love. But then I grew up and was like, you know what, it's still going to be fun no matter what, so I really wasn't disappointed. Because they already had announced so many good Pokemon, the whole thing was just looking good, and people want to cry about every little thing. And then now that they give an open world with Scarlet Violet, people are like, oh, it's open world, it's got all these new Pokemon. It's the most lifeless game ever. But I'm just hating. That's okay. And let's look at these never played, because you said some of these I gotta play. This game, I have no idea what this is because it doesn't have a name. Pokemon Box, I've heard of it just because I've listened to some of the music from it. This game cannot read. I have no idea what it says. Pokemon Channel, I know of this game, but also something I don't want to play. Pokemon Coliseum, I already explained why I wouldn't play that game, but understand the allure of it. It was a fun game to watch you play. Gold, it's just Crystal exists, so I played Crystal instead of Gold Silver. So Pokemon Dash, I've heard of this game and I heard it's the most garbage thing to ever exist. Detective Pikachu, it's a movie game, you know it's probably not that good. I've already given my explanation on these, but I'll give another quick one for you real quick. As a kid, I remember I had a cartridge for the Hoenn series, and I'm pretty certain it was blue. It definitely wasn't green, and I'm pretty certain it wasn't red, because I feel like I remember having a blue one, because it was the only blue Pokemon cartridge, so I think I played this. But it was late in my Pokemon playing era at the time. So I have fond memories of this game, but I only really played it once. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, I've started the game like 3 times and just haven't finished it, but I need to. That is one I probably will play at some point. Emerald, again, I played Sapphire as a kid, so I just didn't really love it. I mean, sorry, that is not what I meant to say. I played Sapphire as a kid. I didn't have Emerald as a kid. And I don't really see a point in playing Emerald if Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire exists, because it's just a better remake. So, Green, I'm pretty sure that's a Japanese only game. And also, why would I want to play that? Hey You Pikachu, another game that I've seen but definitely never gonna play because you need special tools and it doesn't look fun. Link, pretty sure that's just like, I don't even know how you trade Pokemon or something. Blue, Red, never played. Ranch, just never played. Blue and Red, it's just there's better games than this. And I played the remake, so that's why I won't play that. Ranch, possible I'll play it. I don't really know about this game, but it looks like, based off this picture, that it's like Rumble series, which looks extremely boring. Shuffle, no words needed. This is the new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I think. The newest. Unless this is. I think these are the same game, though, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, I will play. Eventually, probably. Rumble, just don't care. Don't know what this is. Pinball, don't care. Same explanation as Gold here. Snap, just boring. I've watched videos on it because I was considering buying the new one. It just looks so boring to me. Pokemon Smile, I think this is for brushing your teeth. So I'm good on that. I can do that without Pokemon brushing them for me. Poke Park looks kind of boring. I've never played it, but I might potentially just for a stream or something. What is this? I don't even remember putting this away. Well, Puzzle Challenge, just obviously why, like obvious reasons why I'm not going to play those. Don't know what that is. Ranger, I'm assuming this is the same like kind of game type of thing. I think I have played it. I just don't remember the difference between them. I think I played them both though. So I'll just put them here together, I guess. Because I'm 99% certain I played both. They're the same game to me. I just combine them in my head. I don't know. Rumble again. This is like the newest Ranger. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it. I don't know. Don't know what that is. Stadium, no desire to play. Same thing as the Coliseum though. Like same reasoning, I mean. Card game, I got TCGP. Unite, just don't ever want to play that game. It looks so just terrible. Same thing with XD for Coliseum. That's you, bro. That's not me. Masters, I don't know what this is doing, and I don't know what this is. My dad bought me the Pokemon puzzle game for N64 because I saw Pokemon and got so hyped I needed it, only to find out it was like Pokemon Tetris. That's the thing. You get these games as a kid that you have no idea what it is, and then it just becomes kind of like a core memory. Like it's just like there was random ass games like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody Game Boy game or something. Like I had that shit. Or like the Madagascar game, or like just the most random stuff. Nah, Unite. Hey, it might be fun, but it looks like buns. But yeah, this is Yeah, make sure to take a screenshot, take a picture. Save that for later. This is my Pokemon listing. No, it seriously was a time though. I feel like that doesn't really happen. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't have a kid and I'm not a kid, but I feel like games like that aren't really a thing anymore. Like, here, I'm gonna hide this just in case something crazy pulls up, but I'm looking up a list. All DS games. Oh, it has pictures too. I'm just trying to see like the little, like random ones I have played as a kid. Like ones that just make no sense, like they just seem so random to have. I think most of them was on the Game Boy that I'm thinking of, but there were some absolute bangers on the DS I'm trying to think of right now. Yeah, that's what I mean. I just don't know if these games are really even getting made like this. I guess they are. I guess you see like the Switch directs and stuff, and it's just like a bunch of games that nobody's gonna play. Maybe that's their game. Let's see. There's one specific game really I'm looking for right now, and I don't know what it's called. So on the DS, I think it was mainly like I stuck to a theme of Mario and Pokemon for the most part. Scribblenauts, that's a finder right there. I don't know. I think Scribblenauts was pretty popular as a kid. Maybe I'm tripping, but this was a good game here. It was fun. That's not what I was thinking of though. WarioWare Touched? No, I've not. I've not done that. Oh, what is this game I'm thinking of? This was a goated game. This isn't even what I was thinking of, but it is also Mario, so it kind of goes with that, like I was saying. But Mario Hoops 3-on-3 was such a fun game. I remember just having a ball with that, literally. I'd love to find this game I'm thinking of, though. This is it. Drawn to Life, the next chapter. This is what I was thinking of. Please don't hack me. You gotta draw like your main character. Oh, like you gotta draw your character, and then you like go out and you try to fight off like the ink or something, or like the shadows creatures or something. Like, fuck it, should we just watch Drawn to Life playthrough for like the next 2 hours? Did you ever play this game? This game was goated, dude. Should I look? Damn. You played this? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Here, we'll watch a little bit of it. A long ass intro. Oh, we got some commentary too. I thought this was gonna be no commentary. The music's too quiet. I wish he would turn it up so I could hear him. Speaking of volume, am I good? Am I good? Oh shit, you're right. Am I good volume? Nothing happened though. There are many stories to be told, but this one is special. This is our story. Long before Raposa existed, there was the Book of Life, the design of the creator. The creator drew everything in this book and brought it into existence. First, the creator formed a circle. I think this is like building up like that you are like, this is your story type of thing. Like you were the creator of this story. So I think that's what the build-up is. Okay, this guy's got to do the thing. Like I said, this is fire. You're like literally drawing everything in this game. From what I remember, like all the trees are gonna look like this, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. We need to just see. We need to see. I'm not gonna... What was that? There's no more need for this book. There's no more need for us. Creator, we need your help. The eternal flame just went out, and the darkness is creeping in. You're the only hope we have left. Help us, please. I think this game just breaks the third wall or whatever, the fourth wall a lot. Third wall. Here, let's skip to when it actually starts talking. Wait, is this... I think you play as whatever one of these characters at first. Okay, yeah, it's got some presets and whatnot. He could have done a better job with it, but this is his character. I mean, yeah, that doesn't really do it justice, but as you can see, you kind of create the stuff and you're fighting these black, like, cloudy forces, which is like the shadows, I guess. I think the whole point is like it takes away the color of the world. Like it's erasing the stuff that the creator did. And it needs the creator, which is like the player, to fix all that stuff. You just like fight. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time. This is not even how I remember it, but hey. He switched his character to a naked dude. Never mind. I'm just sitting here hyping this game up and it looks like this. That's the thing though, you play these games as a kid and it's a lot more fun. Like you're able to have fun with anything as a kid. This game was super fun though when I was a kid, so I don't know. See if he fights like a main guy or something. Like this dude just drew himself a submarine. For the time, this is like crazy technology, huh? Okay, we're done watching this though. But yeah, Drawn to Life. I forgot about that game.